Hey, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr, and we are two filthy casuals who are trying their best.
And we're just geared up to do a Dolly episode today, which we also have, so check that out. And
now we have a Tim Curry tribute episode. This one's really hard for me. This one sucks a lot. Dolly was incredible too. Tim Curry, though, is one of those performers that, because of my little kid brain, was like, people can be Muppets.
Yeah.
People can be Muppets, and I can do this job.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, you know the story, and I've told it before too. I at least have the privilege of knowing my bullshit made Tim Curry laugh. My dad saw him at a restaurant on the Thames and went up to him, very out of character for Jeff Carr, but he loves me so gosh dang much, and says, my daughter's such a huge fan of you. Can I please get your autograph? He says, of course. Is she a big Rocky Horror fan? And my dad says, no, Muppet Treasure Island. And he gives one of those huge, big Tim Curry laughs and thought it was so funny and was like, oh, God, I love Miss Piggy. So I just feel always really connected to that dude. And I'm so excited to celebrate him with you. I wish we didn't have to, but, you know, what a performer.
What a performer. What a legacy. I love that it is always the truest of just, is there any greater? Does anything tell you more about a person faster than Tim Curry from, and however you fill in that sentence tells me a lot of what I need to know about you.
Absolutely. Is yours Rocky Horror?
Probably Rocky Horror. Okay. Clue is a close second.
Yeah, that's my others.
Yeah. But just an incredible, you would say Muppet Treasure Island.
Muppet Treasure Island would be that. Then I would go Clue, because that Clue is the movie too that I was just like, I'm going to be an actor.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. I think it's so wonderful. And I think his understanding of physical comedy in that movie just like reprogrammed my brain. Because he's simultaneously able to be so like charming and have these really like highfalutin kind of moments and then be an absolute prat. And I was just so enamored with that of look at the multitudes this performer can hold.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then after that, probably, go into his various other films of, Rocky Horror, Legend. He's bananas in Legend. Oh my gosh. His work on the Wild Thornberrys.
Yeah.
Oh, Nigel Thornberry. I love him. His work in Fern Gully as Hexus. That was a huge thing for me as a kid. Mm-hmm. He was incredible.
I never played the game, but God, the clip of him in that video game where he's like...
Oh, where he's doing Frankenstein's monster?
No, where he goes, I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. And then you can see him like try not to break. And space! You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't.
What? Oh, we'll watch it after this.
Okay,
it's
amazing.
Like Rocky Horror is singular, but man, that might be my favorite performance of his career. Let me know in the comments. I can't remember what game it's from, but... Every time, that's one of those, if I need a good laugh, it just delights me.
Oh, man. Okay, because, Game Grumps were playing a game, not recently, but it was a game they were doing where it was Tim Curry as, like, the scientist trying to reanimate somebody. It was so weird and so wonderful. Oh, I also always love that clip that goes around every October of him in the... like Witch movie or something.
Oh, is it The Worst Witch, I believe? Doing Anything Can Happen on Halloween, which I always think I'm making up bullshit lyrics when I try to sing it because I can't remember. But then I'm closer than I think every time.
Oh, yeah, when you can rhyme tambourine.
Has anybody seen my tambourine? Is the lyric that was on. I go to an excellent horror-themed workout studio. Shout out to Killer Fitness if you live in the area. Go check them out. They're awesome. But that came on while I was working out today, and I was like, no, fuck.
I'm so sorry too for my text that's just Tim Curry.
Oh, it's okay. The group chat already woke me up with it. The group chat already woke me up with it.
Oh.
But I think Rocky Horror Picture Show is, and again, there's so much, and we could talk for a long time about any single one of these performances.
That's definitely what launched Tim Curry as the icon we know. And also ended up causing, a few problems in his career too, because of him trying to get away from being sexualized so much by audiences, by casting and everything.
Wow, I feel personally responsible and I apologize.
And that's why he started taking such a diverse kind of approach to his acting. You know?
Pennywise.
Yeah.
In it.
Mm-hmm.
Also excellent. I actually just started watching that for the first time, and I will probably finish it tonight.
Man, that one is part of my I don't like horror movies. That movie screwed me up so much and did make me scared of clowns.
I want to show it to you now because I feel like you would be fine.
Everyone always does that. It didn't really age that well. And I always like to remind everyone, though, that so many dumb things terrify me.
No, you'd be fine.
Maybe I would be, but I don't know. It just screwed me up as a kid. He was so scary.
He's great in it.
I mean, I do laugh at the original Halloween, so I feel like I'd probably be okay now.
Yes, I think you can handle
it.
Because,
the original Halloween, it's just like, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. What is this? Oh.
But yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show, when I saw that in, I guess, high school for the first time, it was just like, what is happening? This is unbelievable.
Yes. I feel like it's a rite of passage.
Yeah,
Once you're in high school, you're
just,
like, okay.
Truly like this shifted my brain chemistry slightly. Yep.
Oh yeah,
I'm just like, whatever that is, I guess that's good. Sure.
I feel
whatever's going on here, I like it a lot.
Yeah. The fact that you can't hear the word anticipation, without that association, I think just speaks volumes.
Yeah.
He's so good as Frankenfurter. He's
and
so
awful.
So
and like you watch that movie and you're right. Like, oh right, he's like killing people.
He's a terrible person.
Yeah,
alien.
It's a wild movie.
Yeah.
Was he an alien?
They weren't from this planet.
Riff Raff and Magenta for sure are.
Oh, I thought he was an alien too.
Oh yeah, well, he's
chat. Go off.
The planet Transylvania, I guess. Yo, I've seen that movie
so many times.
Truly, probably 80 times in my life, and I'm still a little confused.
If I had to distill the plot, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'd just do it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and there's dancing and sex and
but
death.
Someone did ask me a really interesting question once of like, they were like, I think you can tell a lot about a person if they're like, oh, I like Rocky Horror. Do you think it's actually good or ironically good?
Oh.
And I honestly, having seen it a bunch of times, I think it is more self-aware than people give it credit for. Of like, yeah, it knows it's silly. Like it's not, but I think it's genuinely good if you really slow down and watch it. Largely in part because of how incredibly committed Tim Curry's performance is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going home at the end genuinely makes me emotional when I watch it. Like, it's a beautiful performance. It's so grounded. There is actually a lot going on there, and I think layers of, I mean, obviously, someone who is probably more equipped to talk on this than I am, I'm sure, has written and spoken about this, endlessly. But the layers of, like, feeling like you don't fit in the world and gender conformity and, all these different, like building a space that feels safe and building a partner who, to feel like you have a place to put all this love. And also you killed Meatloaf, but like we all contain multitudes is my point.
Yeah.
But I think his performance is a big part of what elevates that movie from it's campy, it's catchy, it's fun. You do the callbacks and you throw shit at the screen to no, there is a lot going on here. This musical does have things to say.
Well, I feel like that's Tim Curry in a nutshell. Is he didn't have to go that hard on pretty much everything.
I saw some quote of like Tim Curry, every 1-star movie he's in, he's the reason it got that star.
He's the one
like
star.
He is. He will show up and commit even in whatever insanity you asked him to do. He would just make it happen.
Exactly. I mean, we have a whole Muppet Treasure Island episode. But one of the reasons why that movie works so well, and we talked about this, is, he does the anti-Michael Caine of, I am a Muppet, I am one of you. But he still has this incredibly heartbreaking scene at the end, which spoilers for Treasure Island, because one of you nerds is going to be like, why did you ruin that movie for me? That book? Read? I don't know. So he has this beautiful moment where he looks at Jim Hawkins, with pulling a gun on this kid, and does the give us one last chance, and is thinking about shooting him and can't do it, and does the like, oh hell Jim, I can't, and goes off, and then like a few moments later again plays it for comedy, But
Yeah.
he has this very, very honest, beautiful moment in there. And that's what he always did. And especially at a time when, if you, like us, are performers, and if you've ever gone to an acting class and you get the lovely note, hey, do less. Do less. The camera can see everything. Do less. No. Do Tim Curry. All right? I loved that he'd Spock an eyebrow. I loved that he'd roll his eyes. I loved that he gave an unabashedly loud laugh. And sure, he could transform and be what he needed to be in a film, but he was always unabashedly Tim Curry. And I feel like that's kind of our through line with these losses back to back of Dolly and him, of people who, to quote Dolly, figured out who they are and did it on purpose.
Yeah.
And really just leaned into it. And at a time where I think both like in terms of an entertainment style, physicality, physical appearance, we are being pushed this idea to all look the same, be the same, and not risk. I think it's really important to remember people like this who the reason why they were iconic was because they always committed to exactly who they were.
I mean, you think about Rocky Horror Picture Show. I did double check. He is an alien. I apologize. I don't know what's going on in that movie, and it is one of my favorite movies.
I couldn't tell you the plot.
I just feel like Riff Raff and Magenta make such a bigger deal about being aliens at the end, and I'm always like, oh yeah, I guess it's fine. It's really not the point. The point is, don't yell at me. I don't know. The point is, you have to remember too, because that would have been 76, I believe. Mm-hmm. Like this was not that people weren't out there playing with, gender roles and gender presentation and that kind of stuff. But for someone to become a genuine icon when that was kind of how the world was at large introduced to them, in fishnets and a corset, and really playing with gender presentation and sexuality, and it feels like such a huge risk. I mean, even to some degree now, like we're still, when we have actors playing this role, like on Broadway, it's like, oh, look, he's in the thing, and it's like, no, this was how we were introduced to this guy. Mm-hmm. And it just was undeniable.
Yeah.
It just worked.
Mm-hmm. He's so good.
He's so good.
Speaking of Broadway, I got to see him in Spamalot.
Oh,
God. That show's so silly.
I love Spamalot.
It's so fun. It's one of my favorites. And he killed it. And you could tell he was just having such a blast.
I got to see, what's his name? On the tour, it was, I can't think of his name. He does the dog show every year, and he's Elaine's boss on Seinfeld. See that thing of, let's keep talking, and I'll think of it.
There we go.
In a minute.
Yeah, we'll run with that.
If I don't by the end, we'll Google it.
Okay. Get out of here.
Google. My brain, some of the brain cells still. Can I borrow it? Can I borrow the brain
You can
cell?
take all of it, and I'll just ragdoll.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what I assume happens when I'm not in proximity to somebody.
Sure. That checks out. But he was also very good. But I'm sure, oh my gosh, Tim Curry.
It was incredible. It was so wonderful to see. His vocal control is always so astounding to me. Because, you look at something like Legend, where he has that big, deep, booming voice. You look at something like Wild Thornberrys, where he's able to just be like such a charming dork. All those snorts and laughs
John
and everything.
O'Hurley?
I think you're correct. That sounds right.
Fix
We'll
it in
find out.
post.
But his singing in Annie, the movie version of Annie, him as Rooster. Oh my God.
What a talent.
He's so gifted.
And we've done a whole episode on it, but that third act of Clue is just a truly astounding work of physical comedy, obviously it's a movie, so you are editing to some degree, but there are takes where it's just like you are just going. Like he holds that whole last 15 minutes of that movie down.
Yeah.
And it's such a high energy and fun performance. And it's just really nothing like it. And again, another example of, if you did that now, people would be like, tone it down.
Yeah.
It's a little big for screen.
Yeah.
Like he kind of gave stage actor whatever he was doing. I think is actually a big part of his charm.
And I think, too, it kind of, there's so many examples of this, but it also legitimizes. because we still struggle with this every now and then, of Hannah Waddingham has gone on rants about like, please give stage actors a chance. Like, please let them be in your TV shows and in their movies because they're going to do such a great job. And I feel like he's one of those actors who made that transition so legitimized of, look at how great this is and how he understands how this medium works too. And how it is okay to have a larger than life persona and have it still work in this, what tends to often be so small medium now. Like, sure, he's used to playing to a mezzanine, but God, can he fill an entire camera frame with that same energy in a way that no one else can?
Yeah.
Ugh, so good. You can go look up so many of his musical performances too online. There's a great clip that was making the rounds a couple of weeks ago of him in Pirates of Penzance. That was just incredible and just a reminder of truly what an incredible singer he was.
Yeah.
God, so many great things. He did a show, I think it was a short-lived miniseries where he played William Shakespeare.
Wow.
Just so many different roles.
So much great voiceover work too.
Oh, so much.
Which I saw someone talking about, like, he was taking this stuff back when this wasn't a big thing that more mainstream, more, higher fame level, at least actors were doing.
Well, it was super weird to everyone that like him and Mark Hamill were doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It was just, oh, you're doing voiceover now? Ooh.
Yeah.
And now we can't get you fucks away from it. God. I always love the story too, and this is about a role he didn't get, but I love the story of him being too scary to be the Joker.
Oh, wow.
Because he was who they originally had in mind for the animated series. And the like network execs were like, he's too terrifying.
Would that have been post It too? They're probably just the kids.
Yeah. Or this is too much. And then you have Mark Hamill, who, yes, of course, can like have those fun, like jovial moments, but then gives these horrible, sinister things where you're like, how scary was Tim Curry? Damn. Oh.
I would have liked to have heard it.
I would have loved it. I wonder if that's circulating online. Man. He was just such an incredible, incredible performer. Obviously, in the last few years, too, he had a stroke. And so, he did take a big step back from performance, from voiceover, from everything he was doing. He did do that version of Rocky Horror Live, and was still doing interviews and still
very much
so
still seem. I also need to finish it. I guess tonight I have my plan. I'll finish the It miniseries from the 90s and finish reading the Tim Curry memoir.
Ooh.
But he seemed very, and like in the book talks a bit about like still being pretty mentally sharp and with it even up towards the end there, which is great. But yeah, obviously very unfortunate just physically that he wasn't able to perform at that level. But honestly, I was always just very thankful he was able to. Seems like still had a pretty decent quality of life, and again mentally still very sharp and still very much him, regardless of his health issues later on.
Still cracking jokes about how Miss Piggy was the ex he'll never forget, because once you go bacon, you can't go back. It was great. What a charmer.
But truly, what a phenomenal body of work. Also, one of those interesting actors where it's like he works so much, but it is also like when you really break it down, it's like, oh, it's a pretty curated handful of stuff, and it's well, and even to the yes, he did a ton of like voiceover and he worked a lot, but there really are like those 7 roles that people, if you're playing the game of what do you know Tim Curry from, it's going to be one of like 6 or 7 things.
For you, when it's because we can tell so much about a person from what role it is, what is the kind of like personality association you have with some of these roles?
Interesting.
Like for someone who is I'm Rocky Horror.
I mean, you're a theater kid.
Okay.
There's a decent chance, not for me, but I'm like, probably a 50-50. You're somewhere in the LGBTQ plus rainbow.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think just to me it is like, I'm a spooky girly. I'm a I'm a musical, like I'm a theater kid at heart. I'm a spooky kid at heart.
Yeah. If it's Muppet Treasure Island, you're a little weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. You're a big kid.
Yeah.
You're a sweetie.
If it's Legend. Do you know this one?
Not
oh my God.
super well, no.
It's a weird ass movie. There's 2 different cuts of it too. I watched it for the first time, I think like 3 or 4 years ago. He's basically the devil. Which if you are into Legend, it's usually like, okay, you are into like high fantasy. You probably read comic books. You like Sword and Sorcery is usually what I go to.
If it's Annie, you are similar to a Rocky Horror kid, but you don't want people to touch you.
Yes. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
If it's Rocky Horror, you crave human touch. If
Yeah.
it's Annie, you like your personal bubble.
Yeah. You dread a stage kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would not be about it.
Because it's going to be your first one.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That is okay.
It's happened to some of us.
That's all right. That's all right when that happens.
It happens. Some of us are late bloomers.
Oh, weird segue. Have you watched that Don't Say Good Luck movie on
No.
Netflix? It's freaking heartbreaking. But it is about a theater kid, and it's not her first kiss, but it's her first stage kiss. And while you're watching it, you're like, whoa, they're really going after that tongue. That's a bold move. And then they have a scene later on of like, hey, could we tone that back? Because there's usually not tongue in a stage kiss. Could we not? And she's just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. In real life, everyone's like, more tongue. Why is there not enough tongue? And now I just feel foolish.
Oh, no.
It's a really great little moment. Highly recommend. It's Adam Sandler's daughter, and she's actually incredible.
Oh.
Their school is doing waitress, which is wild. Wild to me. But anywho, if you know Tim Curry from the Home Alone 2 film, I don't know what that says about your personality. You really love Christmas?
if that's your, I mean, I guess it's got to be someone's.
Yeah.
If that's your, like, this is what I associate Tim Curry with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are like a Christmas.
You're a Christmas freak.
girly.
And that's coming from me. Whew.
He's, I think, the best thing in that movie.
Oh, hands down.
I don't love Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
That's fair. For the reasons that John Mulaney points out of, it's a grid system, motherfucker.
System, yeah.
How you lost?
We were not a Home Alone household.
Okay.
And I think the first one has a lot of charm. And the second one's like, fine.
Yeah. I mean,
How you keep losing that
that's what I was going to
kid?
say. CPS needs to get involved at some point. McAllister's, what's going on?
But Tim Curry's very funny in it.
He's fantastic in that film. He's so good. Yeah. Go this weekend, y'all. Watch some Tim Curry stuff, especially if it's things that you haven't seen, because he does have such a varied career. I know so many people who have never seen Fern Gully, and that one is always wild to me.
I know I watched it as a kid. It's been a long time, though.
I love it. It's great. I mean, you don't like Avatar. This is what Avatar's supposed to be. And instead, they're just like, hey, what if a cute little fairy was like, hey, pollution's pretty fucked up, homie.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Well, I'm also gonna go rewatch Rocky Horror Picture Show and see if I can finally remember what's going on in that movie. He is an alien. I feel dumb now.
You shouldn't feel dumb. That movie's all over the place.
Yeah.
I remember the first time Meatloaf popped in, I was like, I don't even know what's happening, but I'm here for it.
It's Eddie.
Yeah, where I was just like, okay, sure, great.
I defy you. I defy you to really accurately paint me a picture.
Just a young engaged couple goes to a house that is a den of sex.
Well, it's a castle that's also a spaceship.
Yeah.
I guess I just get confused because they come in and blast him at the end.
Yeah.
But everyone, it just feels shocking. And it's like, wait, did you know this might happen? Was this on the table for you the whole time? He makes a man. It's great, though. Mm-hmm. And I genuinely think he does such a good job.
He's incredible in it. So good.
If you haven't seen it, you really do need to watch it. Mm-hmm. That is just one of those, like, that is a definitive performance.
Hell yeah.
But a lot to love there, and he will very much be missed. Just an absolute, as we said about Dolly, we'll say it about him, just icons. Mm-hmm. True icons.
100%.
And who do we have that's who's
left?
Yeah, well, I mean, a couple people.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a couple names getting thrown around, and I was like, hey, let's not.
Anytime someone does we better protect or we got to make sure, I'm like, don't do that.
I'm not even going to say it out loud because I want to feel responsible, but
yeah,
there's a couple where I'm like, please, no. Yeah. No, I mean, who, I don't mean to be like, there's no good actors anymore. There's a million. But like, who who in present day is as universal? Are we just too divided culturally?
To have that same kind of like, we all share this.
Because who the fuck doesn't like Tim Curry? Who the fuck didn't like Dolly Parton?
I mean, I know this is a podcast about inclusive fandom, but if you didn't like either of these people,
fuck out my podcast. Fuck out
Get out of here. Get out. No, thank you. Good day, sir. I think part of it too, I think what's so interesting about these kinds of people is because it is predating, so much of the internet and social media culture and everything.
Yeah.
There are so many wildly famous people now that is I don't even know who that human is. I have never heard of that person. I could not tell you what they are famous for. Who is that? And I think pre all of this, we like had those cultural kind of zeitgeist moments of everyone knows who Dolly Parton is, no matter where you are from.
Yeah.
You
now
know this person.
Just the Rizzler holding it down.
Now we're just like, I don't know. Have they been on Hot Ones yet?
No, it's crazy how many people now. It's like, oh, they're the biggest star in the world. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Well, it was us with the 100 Cooks.
Yep.
The most famous food influencer. Who?
I am just now, I think, starting to get a grasp of who Zara Larsson is.
I don't think I know who that is.
She's a pop girly.
Okay.
She's very pretty.
Okay.
She's from Europe, possibly Sweden.
Okay.
I think that might be wrong.
What's her music?
Pop.
Okay.
Her songs, I don't know.
Okay.
I could not name. But I think it's her who has the backup dancers who come out and I'll do a little intro dance, and it's really good.
Oh,
and
that's
she's
sweet.
very strong and beautiful. And every time I see pictures of her, I'm like, I like her energy. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've heard her music, but I could also be wrong. Okay. I could also go to Spotify and go, oh my God, yeah, I've heard all these.
Sure.
And that's the thing. Maybe you're just listening like, Amy, you're old now. I went to the beach, and the beach that makes you old.
Oh, you went there finally?
Hi.
I went there ages ago. I came out of 2021 from that beach.
But my point is, Tim Curry was the Zara Larsson of the 70s.
And what a strong point to end on.
No, that's not the legacy he deserved. And I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
This one got away from me. I'm still so thrown by recognizing that I know nothing about my favorite movie.
Well, gang, what's your favorite Tim Curry film?
And
do you like Amy not know?
Can you name 3 facts about it? Or like me, are you solely there for the vibes?
I've never met anyone, though, who's like, the narrative of Rocky Horror Picture Show is what I'm here for.
I can't hear over me barking when he shows up in the corset.
I mean,
respectfully.
Let us know your favorite Tim Curry films, musicals, all that stuff, voiceover roles. Yeah, thanks for being here with us this week for just some losses.
Sorry. Next week we'll talk about some great people who were born. Balance it out.
It'll be great and
this
strong
is
and funny.
Baby Watch. Keep an eye on this one. They could be the Zara Larsson of the 2050s.
There we go. There we go. There it is. If you liked this,
why?
You can always head on over to Patreon for more episodes.
It's patreon.com/twofilthycasualspod. We got all kinds of good stuff coming your way there. Mm-hmm. We also are on Instagram and TikTok at twofilthycasualspod.
Yeah. And if you are just stumbling onto us for the first time, our content is usually a little different than this, but please like, subscribe, share. We are on YouTube. If you are listening to this on your podcatcher of choice, if you are watching us, go subscribe on those other places to listen to, because that crossover, that synergy, oh, baby, that helps us so, so much. We're just 2 little guys trying our best.
Yep. Thank you again for being here. And until next time, I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
And if you followed this fandom, you'd be home by now.
But home to Transylvania?
The planet. I knew that. And I knew that it was a planet. And I know that the castle's a spaceship.
Is it because of his desire to be human rather than return and be an alien? Maybe that's what you were thinking about?
He just want to make a man.
Yeah.
Blonde hair and a tan.
And that's where the two of you no longer are one.
Blonde man.